Welcome back to Goodnight, Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy, and I'm here to read you another story. And I've got another book about a grandma. We've been reading about grandma and grandpas and grandparents' day. We recently read about a grandma who drove a garbage truck. And tonight, we're going to read a book called How to Babysit a Grandma. How to Babysit a Grandma. Do you babysit grandma, or does grandma babysit you? What would happen if you had to babysit grandma? Would you know what to do? Well, hopefully when we read this book, we'll find out what to do. We need to get inside and find out how to babysit a grandma. Are you ready to get into another grandma book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go. How to Babysit a Grandma, written by Reagan, illustrated by Wildish. When you babysit a grandma, if you're lucky, it's a sleepover at her house. Oh, wow. She's going to go have a sleepover with her grandma. What should you do when you get to her door? Put on a disguise and say, "Guess who?" Knock with a secret knock only she knows. Tap, tap, tappity tap. If you like cats, meow. If you like dogs, bark. If you like goldfish, I don't know what noise a goldfish makes. When she opens the door, shout, "Grandma, your babysitter is here." She's going to go take care of Grandma. Hug your mom and dad and say goodbye and say, "Don't be sad, I'll be home soon." Now tell your grandma all the fun things you have planned. How to keep a grandma busy. Go to the park, bake snickerdoodles, have a costume parade, go to the park to feed the ducks, do yoga, look at family pictures, go to the park to swing, play hide and seek, make goofy hats, go to the park to slide, have a dancing puppet show, read stacks of books, go to the park to take photos, do puzzles, play cards. Wow, she really likes to go to the park. As the babysitter, you need to let her choose. Of course, she'll want to go to the park. What to do at the park? Slide down the bumpy slide and the twirly slide. If she's feeling brave, try the tallest slide of all. Push your grandma on the swing, but not too high. Remind her to pump her legs. Feed the ducks. Show her how to help the shy ones get some food. Don't forget, good babysitters always say 5 more minutes before it's time to go. Back at home, plan some more fun. How to play with a grandma. Grab 2 microphones and sing a duet. You might want to try "You Are My Sunshine" or "Happy Birthday," or make up a new song together. Line up all her shoes to play shoe shop. If your grandma likes fancy things, decorate her with ribbons, bows, and stickers. Shout, "Ta-da!" when you hand her a mirror. Oh, that's so fun. Look, she got Grandma all dressed up fancy. Soon it's time for dinner. Your grandma may be a yummy cook, but share your tricks to make everything taste even yummer. Add sprinkles to anything. Well, almost anything. Arrange the food to make silly faces. Shut your eyes as you take each bite and say, "Mmm." Wow, they're making really good-looking food with lots of sprinkles. When it starts to get dark, take your grandma outside to find the first star. Well, that's a fun thing to do. Back inside, snuggle up and read some books. Turn the pages slowly so she can find everything in the pictures. Ask your grandma for stories about when your mom was little. What was Mom's favorite thing to do at the park? Did she ever get in trouble? Was her grandma as fun as you? Teach her how to say "I love you" without making a sign. Point to your eye, to your heart, and to her. "I love you." And she didn't even have to use her words. Now, let Grandma choose where she wants to sleep. Places to sleep. In a tent, on the floor, rolled up in a rug. On the couch? Grandma doesn't seem to fit there. In the little bed? No. In the big bed. If she asks, should we leave the night light on, the hall light on, the door open? Answer, yep, yep, yep. Once you're both tucked in, make shadow puppets. Have your shadow foxes kiss goodnight. If she's missing your mom and dad, tell her he'll be here tomorrow, bright and early. In the morning, when you hear a knock, open the door dressed up as twins. Look, the little girl and Grandma are wearing the same outfits. They're playing twins. After you're all packed up comes the hardest part, goodbye time. How to say goodbye to a grandma. Let her borrow some sprinkles, some books, some stickers, some ribbons. Say, I love you, without making a sound. Give her a big hug and ask, when can I babysit you again? Well, that was a really special book. That little girl knew exactly how to babysit a grandma. She knew all the right things to do. She knew what grandma liked. She knew how to help make grandma have a good time. They went to the park. They cooked. They did all kinds of special things. My favorite part was when the little girl showed grandma how to say, I love you, without saying a word. Did you see that? Without saying a word, she said, I love, point to your heart, you. I love that. I wonder if the next time you see your grandma, if you'll remember that, and you can tell grandma. Without saying a word, you can tell grandma how much you love her. That would be really special, just like this book was really special. But right now it's time for all my little buddies to get into bed. I need you to get covered up, cuddled up, ready for a really good night's sleep. And if you see Grandma tomorrow, or Grandpa, or your teacher, or your mom and dad, or whoever's watching you, obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy. I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book. And I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.